Namaste and welcome to Sutra Network, your trusted link to news, views, and stories that matter. Here we'll untangle the threads of today's biggest headlines and deeper issues. At the SEO summit in Tianjin, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping held crucial talks on rebuilding ties after last year's border standoff. The focus was on two big issues: the widening trade deficit and cross-border terrorism. India's trade with China remains heavily one-sided. In year 2024-25, India exported goods worth $40.25 billion, but imports from China touched $113.5 billion, creating a record trade gap of nearly $100 billion. Modi underlined that this imbalance hurts the perception of the relationship and urged greater market access, fewer non-tariff barriers, and more policy transparency from Beijing. On security, Modi highlighted cross-border terrorism as a priority that affects both India and China. According to Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, China has shown understanding and cooperation on the issue at the SCO platform. The leaders also agreed that stable relations between the two nations, home to nearly 2.8 billion people, would benefit not just the region but global trade and stability. Beyond trade and security, the talks touched on people-to-people exchange, trans-border river cooperation, and resuming flights between the two countries. Technical negotiations are already underway and flights could restart in the coming weeks. While both sides speak of partnership and cooperation, the elephant in the room is the massive trade imbalance. Unless China genuinely opens its markets and addresses India's concerns on terrorism, the relationship risks staying stuck in rhetoric. For India, reducing dependence on Chinese imports and diversifying trade partners will be just as critical as dialogue with Beijing. Speaking at the SCO summit in Tianjin, Russian President Vladimir Putin blamed the Ukraine crisis on the West's push to bring Kyiv into NATO and the 2014 coup, not Russia's invasions. He stressed that no country can source itself at another's expense and appreciated India and China's effort to seek peace. Putin also referred his recent Alaska summit with Donald Trump, saying the understandings reached there opened the way to peace in Ukraine and promised to brief other leaders, including Xi Jinping, during bilateral meetings. Later today, Putin is set to meet PM Modi. The two leaders already shared a warm hug at the venue, with Modi calling it always a delight to meet President Putin. An informal chat between Modi, Putin, and Xi also caught attention. Putin's framing of Ukraine as a Western orchestrated coup echoes Moscow's long-held stance, but bringing up the Trump talks in Alaska seems more like a bid to project legitimacy than a genuine roadmap to peace. For India, balancing ties with both Russia and the West while advocating stability remains delicate tightrope walk. At the SCO summit in Tianjin, PM Narendra Modi delivered a blunt message against terrorism, warning that any support extended by certain nations to terror outfits should not be tolerated, citing the recent Pahalgam attack in Jammu and Kashmir that killed 26 people. He reminded the forum that India has suffered 4 decades of terror and thanked friendly nations for this support. In a show of solidarity, the SCO Council of Heads of State condemned the Pahalgam attack, calling for perpetrators and sponsors to be brought to justice. Modi's remarks, delivered with Pakistan's PM Shehbaz Sharif in the room, were a clear signal, while the SCO's condemnation is welcome. The real test lies in whether member states will back words with action, especially those long accused of sheltering terror. At the two-day ICAI seminar Jagriti, attended by nearly 800 chartered accountants, ICAI President C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda assured that U.S. recent move to double tariffs on Indian goods will not derail India's growth story. He asserted India will emerge stronger from the situation, underlining that challenges often create opportunities for innovation and self-reliance. Nanda also highlighted the vital role of chartered accountants in nation building, especially in ensuring transparency, guiding businesses, and boosting investor confidence. He announced a massive increase in ICAI's scholarship fund from 100 crore to 500 crore to support students, ensuring the future professionals are well prepared. On technology, he emphasized that AI is not a competitor but a tool to simplify and enhance the work of finance professionals. The seminar, hosted by the ICAI Lucknow chapter, saw multiple technical sessions covering taxation, auditing, and global financial trends. Members actively engaged with queries reflecting the profession's adaptability in a fast-changing economy. Nanda's reassurance is timely. India's economy, backed by skilled professionals and a robust domestic market, is resilient enough to withstand external pressures. The tariff challenge could even accelerate India's shift towards self-reliance and diversified trade. With ICAI empowering its members and students, India's financial backbone seems prepared to turn global challenges into opportunities. The pop star said yes to the NFL star in a romantic garden proposal, sealed with a one-of-a-kind $550K diamond ring. The couple shared dreamy photos on Instagram, writing, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." While fans are eagerly speculating about the wedding, insiders reveal Taylor and Travis aren't rushing into plans just yet. For now, they are simply enjoying the engagement and celebrating with loved ones. Carlos Alcaraz stormed past Arthur Rindonak in straight sets to reach the quarterfinals. He now faces Czech 20th seed in Ziri Lihika, who beat Adrian Manarino. Novak brushed aside Jan-Lennard Struff and will meet Taylor Fritz. Fritz, the last American hope, has never beaten Kovac in 10 attempts. Defending champion Aryna Sabalenka eased past Kristina Buska, making it 12th straight slam quarterfinal. Meanwhile, Barbora Reskova saved 8 match points to stun Taylor Townsend and set up a clash with Jessica Pegula. Equity indices Sensex and Nifty rose in early trade Monday after India's economy grew 7.8% in Q1, the faster in 5 quarters. Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra, Power Grid, and NTPC led gains, while Reliance, HUL, ITC, and Sun Pharma declined. Experts say GST reforms and strong mutual fund inflows could further boost markets. However, US tariffs imposed by President Trump pose risk to exports. Geopolitical shifts with China, India, and Russia may reshape trade and market trends. Asian markets traded mixed. US indices closed lower Friday. Brent crude slipped from 0.41% to $67.20 a barrel. Doctors have uncovered evidence that may reshape global heart disease treatment. For decades, aspirin has been prescribed to millions at risk of cardiovascular events, but new research presented at the European Society of Cardiology Congress and published in The Lancet show clopidogrel offers greater protection. The study of nearly 29,000 coronary artery disease patients found clopidogrel reduced the risk of heart attacks and strokes by 14% compared to aspirin, without increasing major bleeding. Experts say this makes clopidogrel a strong candidate for preferred long-term therapy in CAD patients. However, cardiologists caution that patients should not switch medications without medical advice, as aspirin still plays a vital role for some individuals depending on their health profile, tolerance, and affordability. While findings are promising, doctors note further large-scale studies are needed before global guidelines change. Discovered in 1960 in Petrolona Cave, Greece, the ancient skull puzzle scientists for decades knew uranium thorium dating shows it is 286,000 years old. It belonged to Homo heidelbergensis, a primitive species that lived alongside Neanderthals named Petrolona man. The fossil reveals humans' early migration from Africa to Europe. The study confirms that coexistence with Neanderthals in the Middle Pleistocene. India is set to finalize 2 mega submarine deals with over 1 lakh crore by mid-2026, boosting the Navy's underwater strength amid China's growing presence in the Indo-Pacific. The first project will see 3 additional Scorpion-class submarines built by Mazagon Dock Limited and France's Naval Group, extending the existing Project 75 at a cost of 36,000 crore rupees. The second, much larger Project 75I, valued at 65,000 crore rupees, involves 6 next-generation stealth submarines with advanced features like air-independent propulsion in partnership with Germany's ThyssenKrupp marine system. Deliveries from both are expected from 2032, marking a critical step in India's maritime strategy to deter Chinese submarine patrols in the Indian Ocean. Hyderabad is set to get its own artificial beach with a 225 crore rupees project at Kotwal Koda, spread over 35 acres. The man-made destination will feature a lake, floating villas, luxury hotels, food courts, theaters, cycling tracks, landscape parks, and family attractions like wave pools and play zones. Adventure sports such as bungee jumping, sailing, and even winter activities are also planned, making it a full-fledged holiday hub within city limits. Chosen for its easy access via the outer ring road, Kotwal Goda will be developed under public-private partnership. Officials say eco-friendly methods will be used to limit environmental impact. Telangana government sees the project as a tourism flagship with potential to draw investments beyond the initial 225 crore rupees and unlock over 15,000 crore rupees in untapped tourism opportunities.
रामायण क्लब में हमारा मानना है कि आपकी आध्यात्मिक यात्रा उतनी ही सार्थक होनी चाहिए जितनी कि उसकी मंजिल। 10 सालों से भी अधिक समय से हम श्रद्धालुओं को भारत के सबसे पवित्र स्थलों, जिनमें अयोध्या, काशी, मथुरा शामिल हैं, इन सब से जोड़ते हैं। रामायण और अन्य प्राचीन ग्रंथों से प्रेरित हमारे विशेषज्ञ मार्गदर्शक एक प्रामाणिक और गहन संतुष्टिदायक अनुभव सुनिश्चित करते हैं। हमने 120 से अधिक गंतव्यों की 500 से अधिक तीर्थ यात्राओं में 15,000 से अधिक प्रसन्न श्रद्धालुओं का सफलतापूर्वक मार्गदर्शन किया है, जिससे आपकी यात्रा आरामदायक, किफायती और आध्यात्मिकता से भरपूर बने। हमारी तेज, विश्वसनीय और किफायती यात्राओं के साथ आपका एकमात्र ध्यान आपकी भक्ति पर है। रामायण क्लब को अपनी तीर्थ यात्रा को एक यादगार अनुभव बनाने का मौका दें। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमारी वेबसाइट पर क्लिक करें।